Here's our address for your funny and unusual.
And that was terrific. That was just great.
So is this 25-year-old non-winner, Steve Wilson.
Chris, I think this first shot is going to be interesting. After 3 4-pins on this lane, I want to see if he adjusts in the first frame. He did.
Adjustment it was.
He sure did.
Now here's Mr. Smoothie.
Yeah,
Imagine.
The king of swing right here.
Back-to-back Player of the Year honors, 89 and 90.
Chris, here's Amletto's form. Now watch, he walks to the left, and then his swing follows right behind his back. Now his swing will come down this way. That's what makes him feed the ball to the right. Great game. Perfect balance.
It's like boxing's counter-puncher, Amletto Monacelli.
Chris, he's ready. He is committed. He's been so upset about not winning last year. He wants one so bad he can taste it.
Three wins already today.
A solid 10 for Steve Wilson on a great shot. I'm not really sure, but I think this may be the first time that he's behind all day. We'll have to see how he performs from a negative position.
Sherry holding his fiancée. Smile.
Yeah, Sherry's a great person, Chris. It's a lot of fun.
And now a 4.
There's that 4-pin again, Chris. 49. It's creeping up on him. He's got 4 4-pins and a fast 8 in the last 5 shots on that lane. He remembered in the first frame when the game started, but it got him again that time.
From Manhattan to Montauk. That's how we can describe Long Island. 118 miles, and it varies in width, 12 to 20. And this man is just as flexible and as solid. Amletto Monacelli doubled up 3rd frame.
A little wide, Chris, a half 10. It was a pretty good shot, and when you get to that half 10 spot, sometimes you get the scout and sometimes you don't. When he lets it go, he makes a real good shot. That inside-out swing makes him feed it right. Here it is hooking back, but the headpin dies in the gutter. It doesn't really get out to come back and take the 10 out.
All right. Married to Teresa, architect of their new home, an interior decorator, while her sister Angela is the engineer of their new home in Barquisimeto, Venezuela.
They've been working on that home for over a year, Chris, and I hear it's spectacular. I guess they'll have to invite me there, send a boat or something.
Amletto is shaped like a fish. Native Americans call it the palmanac. And here in Suffolk County, we saw another Steve Wilson strike in the 4th frame.
Well, he's wired on lane 50, Chris. He's making no mistakes there. Actually, the only mistakes he's making are, I think, switching balls when he's shooting spares, and he's gone back to using his strike ball for spares, which would be a lot better off.
32-year-old Amletto Monacelli.
It's to try and tie the match, Chris. This is the lane with all the 4-pins.
tripped and gone. Okay.
Great shot there.
Game
Great
is
shot.
on.
It's an even game again, Chris. Amletto would have to strike to retake the lead.
Here's a man that has lost his last 6 television matches. Hasn't won one since November 11th, 1992.
Well, just like Steve Wilson's, the solid 8 on lane 50. You can't throw the ball any better than this. Watch the ball, drive through, chop the 5 straight off the 8 and go straight back. That ball's supposed to deflect a little bit, Chris, and the 5 go into the 8.
This year he's at a 6th place and a 3rd place finish, all coming in the past 3 weeks.
And what a critical time for the solid 8. When Wilson doubles and is getting back up on his good lane, your brain starts to say, well, now I can fall behind 10 pins fairly early in the game, and you don't want that to happen. Now watch, Amletto's going to start here and walk in this direction. The swing will follow him, and then he will feed the ball out this way toward the second arrow.
All right, 6-frame strike for Amletto Monacelli. This is the championship game. 24,000 to the winner.
Steve Wilson for the lead here.
This young man going for his first PBA national title.
Oh, what can you say, Chris? I mean, for your first PBA title to throw it that good and leave a solid 10, exactly like the one you left in the 2nd frame. He is switching balls for the 10-2.
Teresa on the left, Monacelli. Sherry Holden, Steve's fiance.
Is that enough tension there, Chris? It's so tough to bowl when you're watching and you can't do anything about it.
Your wife, Pat, was watching you as you rolled a 300.
Well, he's made the adjustment on lane 49. The 4 pins are gone. Back-to-back ring and 10s. Chris, what can I say? You can't throw it any better. Nobody's losing this match. Somebody's just bowling a higher score.